Video 3, test video. May as well film it as I'm flying, because who knows, I might ditch the thing. And if I ditch this real good, I want to get it on film. Well, I'll be working this weekend. Tonight over into Saturday morning. Into the wee hours. I'm going to work a midday Sunday. Tell you what, the tail's behaving fairly nicely here. Huh. Sweet. Yeah, I need to go out to my flying field, at least show up out there. I signed up with the American Modelers Association, or whatever it is, for next year. Well, I just am not in the grind here for doing nose in, and I don't want to get up too high. Damn thing would get away from me somehow. I like the AR 6200. It gives me a little bit better feeling of confidence. Yeah, the tail's not bobbing around as much. And the blades are tracking sweetly. That's nice. Yeah, I'd like to put a torque tube on here, just for funsies. A real Align torque tube kit is about 60 bucks for this, and it's about a third cheaper if I go Hobby King or Taro with shipping. I might treat myself to an actual Align tail setup. I tell you what, it is a bitch dealing with the tail on here. You know, if you have to replace the tail, or that is, if you have to remove the actual tube, you just got to pull a lot of hardware to make that happen, and that is annoying as hell. Breezy conditions here. You didn't see it, but a few minutes ago I had a dragonfly shoot up underneath the motor, get sucked into the area up underneath the main gear, and be lodged there. Well, I took the temples, the arms on my glasses, on one of my temples, and fished them out, and he flew off. So apparently they can survive not going into the prop, but getting sucked up into the machinery of this anyway. Nice cool breeze, about 5 knots or so, up to 10. Let's see what the flag's doing over here. Yeah, flag's just barely moving. Yeah, I need to get my fingers warmed up on the 450 to do a nose in. I've got one pack left for this. So I'm sure the long guys over there are enjoying me talking to myself, but whatever. Big changes before the end of the year, Rob. That's fantastic. Welcome home. You're gonna have to tell your mother to start making you lean cuisines rather than all the good food she's making. Y'all have lean cuisines over there? Guess you know what I mean. Simon, it's about due for you to have the nephews over. Give mommy a break. Me, my son told me today it's the first time he slept through the night without a beer or a sleeping med. So he's getting over his girlfriend. I actually listened to him whistling as he was walking around the house this morning. He's getting his truck fixed next week. He had a small fender bender a while back, very small. I told him today that he needs to sign up for college classes in January, and to make that so he's getting out of the doldrums with his girlfriend, and that's a good thing. I've got one of my, I think I might have mentioned my AccuCell 6 or Eco 8 is not behaving appropriately, and it's giving spurious results on my charging. It'll say that the cell is full, or the cells are full when it's 2 volts off. I went ahead and ordered an AccuCell 6. Even though it has less of a bright display, it actually works better, and you can charge at a higher amperage with the charging system that I'm using, which is laptop inverters. The spurious results are continuing with it, and you actually have to reboot it to get it to do right, which gets me real nervous. So here in the US, when we get the AccuCell 6 back end, it's going to automatically send me one, and then I'm going to throw away the 8. I might look in there and see if I can slide the guts of the 6 in there, but I doubt it. A little nicer package. I don't trust that thing. Told you, Rob, that Tuesday I'm going to meet my buddy over there about 40 miles from me, where the sun is over my shoulder back to the east, and he's presumably going to show me how to fly a damn airplane. I crashed yours 2 or 3 times hard enough to break it behind the fuse, and I glued it back. I don't know what it is I ain't getting, but it ain't going to take but so many crashes before it really screws up the airframe. And I feel confident that you don't mind that I'm going to try to do this right and not tear the thing up any worse than what I got to. So I'll be successful and save the airframe. Yeah, everybody says it's a cool plane to fly. And even Crazy Jim was giving me shit about not flying it, but I don't want to tear the thing up any worse, to be honest with you. Well, my tail's behaving a little better. Lowered maybe it's the servo getting worn in, but I'm not getting any bounce. I'm getting attacked by dragonflies, but no bounce, left or right. I wish it was dead calm. It'd make me a little more comfy nosing in this thing. Well, it was a test to Simon to see if he actually watches these things, which I think I told you all shouldn't be watching, you should be just listening. I guess the HD camera is going to take up more memory card. I also read that the memory card should be a class 6. So I'm going to order me a couple of them. They're pretty cheap. You order them off of Amazon for $8 shipped. Well, I'm starting to get some chucking, which tells me it's time to put down. Who needs a timer? See ya.